Hey guys, on this project, we're gonna be doing a massive A-frame off the house. On the right of it will be a single slant roof, matching metal. This is gonna be an awesome build. We already got our footings cut and dug out, so we're gonna pour those today. Let's get into it. All right guys, so for our concrete footings, we cut out the concrete with a saw. These are 16 by 16 by 24 inches deep. They're centered up where our posts are gonna sit, so we can set our saddles right in the middle. Now we poured all of our concrete and we leveled all of our saddles in each footing. They're all lined up, ready to go. Until our lumber gets here, we're gonna cover them with these buckets. Safety precaution, there are kids here, but it's gonna be awesome. All right, so here's all the timber for our giant A-frame build. So now we gotta take all these, the other side of the basketball court to the house. And this is an indoor full-size basketball court. Pretty cool. So our footings are set. We pulled the buckets off. We've got the posts all set in their places. As you can see, this is gonna be a pretty giant structure. So we had to go something a little bit extra heavy duty for our brackets. Nate's gonna show you right now. All right, so for this massive build, I had to have these custom buckets welded. And these things are absolutely massive. This is a giant X bracket. This is gonna hold the beams in place with our SDS screws. This thing right here has gotta weigh at least 70 pounds. Huge build. All right, we got our big hardware up on our posts. So those things are gonna be ready to accept our beams. And we're gonna be using a telehandler fork to get those bad boys up there. So we built some boxes on the bottom of our post here. And then I wrapped them with hardy backer, and these are actually gonna get cladded with brick to match the brick exterior of this home. So all of these posts are gonna have a brick column base, and it's gonna look real, real nice. All right, we got all of our beams ready to go and our bear of a machine. A little more than we need for this, but she's fun. Now we're setting our ridge beams at the top. So we got our machine here all the way boomed out just to start setting that top ridge. So you can see with this A-frame in the center here, we're gonna have a lot of headroom. All right, so now we're up here cutting our rafters up. So we have a seat cut on that beam and then an angle cut on our ridge here. Let's see how it's coming out. We got our first set of rafters up on the A-frame. This side over here is gonna have rafters going this way as a single slant. So we got to cut those back to make that happen, but it's coming together, looking pretty sweet. All of our framing is just about complete. Let's go check out underneath this structure. We got our fascia board on. We're gonna start our shiplap from the ends all the way up to that ridge on both sides. It's gonna look phenomenal underneath with a contrasted rafter to shiplap ceiling. All of these guys are gonna get wrapped with that brick to match the house. And we're gonna have some big chandeliers in both of these bays. Hey guys, just wanted to point out the bracing on the patio here. These are 6x6s to match the posts and beams. They serve two purposes. One, to give it some stability side to side. In the winter times, there's a lot of snowfall here and the winds can pick up too. We just wanted to give it that extra safety. Also for the aesthetics, it matches everything. I think it ties it all together and really brings this patio home. We're getting all the shiplap attached to the rafters here, and a couple things to note: if you have an overhang past the rafter, cut it right on top of that rafter so you can run your next piece. And always have a broom and make sure you get this sawdust off so you don't fall. All right, so one side is done with the shiplap ceiling. I run these long come back with the chalk line, string it off to match the rafter here, and then cut those all. Just faster and easier to do it that way. Now we got our plywood up here on the telehandler, and we're gonna be sheeting all of the shiplap with the ply. All right, so now we got all our shiplap up. We have our plywood sheathing on the top, and now we're putting our waterproof tar paper on before the metal roofing goes up. Plywood is up, getting our tar paper on for our waterproofing. Then we're gonna be doing a matching metal roof just like this. So on these post base, we're actually wrapping them with matching brick to the house here. So got our Hardy Backer cement board here. Gonna mix our mortar, start wrapping these babies up. See, we're starting to put that brick on here around the columns, and it is gonna look sweet. We have completed this massive A-frame build. Let's go check it out. We got all of our columns done with the brick, which turned out absolutely beautiful. We matched the brick on the house. The staining is done, which really complements the whole vibe of this property. As we come underneath, there's just one more thing that we're waiting on, and that's getting our chandeliers in. We're gonna have a chandelier in this first bay, also underneath in the second bay, as well as some lights under the overhang of the door. This thing is absolutely massive. It's one of the bigger ones that we've done, and I think it came out beautiful. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. You're watching Timberman TV. We'll see you next time.